Hello, y'all out in the YouTube land. Please forgive the scratchiness of my voice. I lost my voice for the last time tonight. Please forgive. Oops. And I will make sure that that never happens again. Okay, so I wanted to do a new lover in July forecast, okay? So many of us we're trying to move on from something. And a new lover in July is going to see if somebody is coming up for you this July. For those of you that are not holding on to unhealthy relationships, for those of you that are ready to move on, for those of you that are ready, to meet somebody new and not stay stuck in the past. So let's take a look at this, shall we? This is going to be the reading for the singles. For the month of July. Uh-oh. I'm going to be using the tarot of a tarot of a moon. Tarot of a Moon Garden tarot deck is the deck I'm going to use. I was trying to do my Leo readings. I was trying to do readings earlier, and I just kept getting interrupted by somebody. And yeah, it was really very frustrating when you're trying to work and you keep getting interrupted. So I was trying to get these done earlier, but then they just kind of turned into this. So happy July the 1st to all of you. I know that I am so happy that it is July the 1st. And I really am happy to have the opportunity to do these readings. You guys should be happy to have the opportunity to move forward in your life when it's time. So let's see what's going on. This is going to be new people. We might see old people come back in. You never know. Let's start with the Aries. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, what messages do you have for the Aries for a new lover that is coming in July of 2018? Are you seeing new love for the Aries? Okay, what are you seeing happening? So if this does not resonate for you in July, you'll want to look at your rising sign. Okay. Ten of Cups, Two of Staffs, Knight of Pentacles. So a lot of you Aries have an earth sign coming in. Okay, you can see they whoever this is, they have a lot of air in their chart. Not a lot of air in their chart. They have a lot of earth in their chart, and they are very stable. Okay, they are stable. They're not going to be all over the place. Okay, and then also you can tell that whoever this is, they they're prepared to do things for you. So it's not just going to be one-sided, Aries. You're going to meet somebody that I feel like the new person coming in is definitely going to be an earth sign. And I'm sorry, guys. I got this horrible, horrible glare on this particular deck. It's just causing a really horrible glare. Feel like definitely if you are looking for somebody in the month of July, I definitely do see somebody for the Aries, okay? The Ten of Cups, I feel as though it's a representation of your energy. I feel like a lot of you Aries are going to be in a place where you're ready to move on, where you're ready for a relationship. So I'm seeing a potential marriage partner coming in, and then also as well as business partners, because a very, very popular thing is for couples to work and build together. So Aries, this is definitely somebody that you're going to be able to work and build with. And that's something that's very important for you. Okay. All right, let's move on to the Taurus. If you guys need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Okay, I am running a flash sale on my 30-minute live readings. So you can go to the website and check that out. I'm going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Tauruses. What new lover are you seeing coming in for the Tauruses in the month of July 2018? Two of Staffs, Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. It's a potential, it's definitely a potential of a new relationship with an earth sign, but I kind of feel as though whoever that earth sign is, I feel as though they are kind of juggling. I feel like I feel like there's gonna be some kind of third party. So I kind of feel like there is a new lover coming in, but I feel like whoever this person is, they're carrying a lot of baggage with them, Taurus. And I'm talking about baggage, problems, issues, up and down. I see them as being a very, very flippant, all over the place, possible earth sign or either a fire sign, just kind of all over the place. You know what I mean? One minute they're feeling good and the next minute they want to kill themselves. It's literally that bad. So I can sense somebody coming in but they are kind of bipolar. And, you know, yeah. 2 + 2 is 4 + 1 is 5. I kind of feel as though there's a new start that's coming up. I'm not really liking this person that I'm seeing coming in for you in July, Taurus, just to be honest with you. But I definitely do see somebody coming in. I think that they're sort of hiding. I think that they're hiding something from you if I were to look further into this. So I'm just saying that I wouldn't trust whoever it is. Okay. Feel like you're going to be getting into it way too fast. And that's why the Two of Staffs comes up. It just kind of says to me that you're going to rush into something and that you may be going too fast. Okay. All right. Moving on to the Gemini. Spirit guides. What messages do you have for the Gemini about new love coming in July of 2018? Okay, what are you seeing in terms of new love for the Geminis? I know I'm ready for new love. I know that much. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I'm ready for. All right, you guys got the Death card, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Staffs. So a lot of you Geminis are having a really, really hard time ending things with somebody. So I feel like a lot of you Geminis are going to possibly reunite with somebody from the past in the month of July. It's either going to be somebody from the past or a past life. I definitely do see it as being an instant attraction with this person, but I definitely feel as though you can get involved with this person way too quickly, which means that the emotions are going to come on way too quickly. So I feel like Spirits is saying to don't rush, like to slow down, don't go too fast because you might rush into it. You might rush into something that may not be good for you, or maybe you're just rushing into it. Maybe the person, I feel like whoever the person is, first of all, they're your ex for a reason. Exes are ex for a reason. When somebody breaks up with you, why on earth would you take them back? Oh, because they missed you? Did they really? I don't know, Gemini. I want to ask Spirit about this Eight of Staves because I feel like a lot of you Geminis are going to go backwards in the month of July. The Two of Staves comes up. I feel as though the relationship definitely could be good, but you need to take it really, really, really slow. In fact, sometimes when you've had issues previously, it's best if you're trying to establish trust for you to just go ahead and be friends. Because sometimes being friends is better than nothing. Sometimes being friends can possibly help you to establish some trust with that person. So some of you might be getting back with either a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Pisces or either a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay. So just think things out and don't go too fast. All right, Cancers. Spirit guides, who are you seeing as far as a new lover for the Cancers in July 2018? Okay, let's give it a nice shuffle, y'all, for the Cancers. Shout out to the Cancers. I am a fellow Cancerin. I think Cancers deserve a new lover so bad. Oh, God, the devil. Oh, my God. Oh, God, Cancer. So you can see that there's an earth sign that's clearly hanging on. This person is not letting go. The devil is representing a stalker. Somebody obsessed with you, or either you're obsessed with them, Cancer, one or the other. But I feel as though Cancer is trying to move on because the Ace of Swords comes up. There may be a new earth sign that could be coming into the picture, and the devil could be a representation of another earth sign because this is actually the Capricorn card. But the devil could be related to any of the earth signs. Okay, I'm going to clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, give me some clarity on Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, Cancer. I don't know about whoever this earth sign person is. They might be up to no good. You may not be able to trust them, whoever this is. I feel like they're rushing the situation because they're up to no good. Spirit, give me some clarity on the devil. Three of Cups. It's definitely a love triangle involving possibly another earth sign, or I'm sorry, another water sign or an earth sign. You can see some kind of love triangle going on, and that's why Three of Cups is in the reverse position. I don't feel that this person takes the time out to, so Cancer, unfortunately, I'm not seeing a new lover come in July because whoever this person is, They are sort of in your life. You can see where they're not necessarily letting go. And in order for them to let go, Cancer, you've got to let go also, which means that maybe you shouldn't be accepting their phone calls. You can see that somebody that is an earth sign is going to be reaching out, but I feel like I don't trust them. I feel like for a lot of you Cancers, the month of July is going to be spent on you. I feel like you're going to be working on something probably a little bit more important than a relationship at that point in July. So maybe you're going to be working on overcoming something. For example, if there's some kind of new beginning that you're looking for, maybe you're like me as a fellow Cancer. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to transcend and rise above a very negative situation that did involve a couple of different earth sign people. So maybe the month of July is going to be you trying to break free of this bondage situation. You know, you can tell that this is a narcissistic person. I don't trust it. I feel as though whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they are sort of, they're doing something to you, Cancer. They're not being trustworthy. They're not really taking your feelings into account. They don't seem to be very stable. Final advice for the Ace of Swords. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of people wasting Cancer's time. I'm sick of you people hanging around the Cancer when you don't have their best interests at heart. I am so sick of you people. Leave the Cancers alone. Y'all, I ain't trying to be funny. Y'all remember that person that was in social media and they was crying saying, leave Britney Spears alone? That's how I feel about the Cancers right now. You play with our mind. You play with our hearts. You don't deserve our time. Spirit guides, final advice on the Ace of Swords. I am so sick of that. I really am. Leave us alone if you don't have good intentions. What is it that people don't understand about that? Thank God. Cancer, I believe that you guys going towards August, you got a water sign coming into your life. You got a water sign coming into your life. They may be coming in sometime in July, or they may not come in until August, because see, the problem is that the person that is so obsessed with you, Cancer, they are so sick that they on a regular basis, they look for when a new relationship is getting ready to come in, and they'll try to sabotage it before it even comes in. So I definitely do see a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. I personally feel as though a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces would be a better choice for the Cancer, other than these earth signs that you're dealing with. So I'm kind of starting to think that maybe earth sign people are not good for Cancers after all. Okay, I don't know why something is just telling me that, or maybe it depends on what's in your chart. So I can see a water sign coming in. Spirit guides, what do you want Cancer to know about this person? The Nine of Pentacles. So this person definitely is going to bring to you stability. This person is also going to help you I can sense that a lot of you Cancers are going to need to move or something. And I feel like this person is going to, it could be a spirit guide or some kind of angel is going to give you the money that you need to move. And you're going to get that money. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles represents some kind of blessing that that person is going to bring with them. Feel like they're going to help you financially, unlike this other person that did nothing. And the best thing you can do, Cancer, is once you do whatever it is that you're doing, if you get a new job, if you move, don't tell these people where you are at. Don't do it. Don't give out your address anymore. Okay, when people take you seriously and when people show you respect, they don't go back and forth and doing all that stuff. This person right here just generally lacks respect for you and themselves. You need to move on and move past them, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. In fact, the Queen of Pentacles is telling you, she's saying, you know what? You see this Page of Pentacles reverse? This is an earth sign person. They're disrespectful. They don't know how to talk to nobody. And she's telling you to move on. So this is actually a good spirit guide. The Queen of Pentacles is actually a helpful spirit guide. So she's saying, you know, this person right here, this person that lacks respect, this person that don't know how to talk to you, this person that has horrifying communication, let that go is what she's saying. You can see it come out in the cards because why did the Page of Pentacles come up reversed? The reason why she's saying it is because she's saying this person is not right for you. So move on. There is a water sign coming. What I can sense is that this person, whoever they are, Cancer, they are understanding of you emotionally. They're very emotionally understanding. So you don't have to feel bad about being your emotional self with this person. See, this other person, they made you feel bad because you were emotional. Okay. And if a person makes you feel bad because you're emotional, you know where to put them. And then that's when people will say, oh, well, Cancers are too sensitive. And it's because they're saying insensitive stuff to us. Literally, I have had people do that to me. I have had people verbally abuse me and then play dumb. So I'm sorry, whoever this person is, you know, they were being verbally abusive to you, Cancer, unprovoked. And then they would say, oh, well, you provoked me. And you're like, no, I didn't. You called me with an attitude. Nobody provoked you but your friends. Nobody provoked you but this third party that you're screwing around with. Nobody provoked you but them. I didn't provoke you. So I wanted you to abuse me and to be verbally abusive to me, and I wanted all of that. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that I wanted to be insecure, that I wanted to feel insecure in my own home? So, Cancer, I get the sense that this stupid idiot, whoever this was, they actually had the nerve to make you feel insecure in your home. Who does that? Where are they doing that at, especially to Cancers? Did you not bother to look that up? But see, that's what I'm saying. You don't want somebody to be disingenuous either. So, but you just don't attack anybody in their home, let alone a Cancer. They will never forgive you for it. It's just the way that it is. At any rate, I can see a water sign coming. I feel as though this person has a job. They have things going for themselves. You know, they'll be able to elevate you, Cancer. They're more so compatible with you because they care about home and family. They're very family oriented, and this person is not family oriented. They're a pervert. They're cheating on you, and they probably was just using you. While at the same time, they're a sick pervert. So be lucky to be done with that person and move on. I wouldn't even accept that person's phone calls if I were you. Just snatch the Band-Aid off, Cancer. Don't continue to go back into that. Okay, so look, I feel as though whoever this King of Cups is, I can see an older, mature person. Somebody that's probably your age, or they could be older. They do have a sense of adventure about themselves as well. So they have a sense of adventure. You can tell. So they're probably going to be either a Scorpio or a Pisces. But like I said, it could be another Cancer, and I think you should give them a chance because they're definitely making you an offer. They're definitely making you an offer, and they also have something to offer you. They're not empty-handed. So they're bringing something to the table, Cancer, okay? Y'all need to reach me. The link is below if you guys want to like get a private reading or a personalized reading. All right, for the Leos. And you ain't got to explain to that person why you got to work and pay your rent. You don't have to explain to that person. Listen, Cancer, you don't have to explain to them why they shouldn't be arguing with you over petty stuff because you've got to pay your rent. This person will already have an understanding of the fact that grown-ups have to pay their bills. So they're not being an incredible baby over something that doesn't even matter because they know the bigger picture. Okay. Spirit guides for the Leos. What messages do you have for the Leos about new love coming in July 2018? Okay, what are you seeing as far as new love for the Leos? All right, let's see, guys. I know I'm ready, guys. I can tell you that much. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Staffs, and the Three of Staffs. You definitely got a fire sign coming into the picture. This is either an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. They may have a little bit of earth in their chart. Let me clarify Three of Staffs, though, Spirit. Give me some clarity on Three of Staffs. Okay, a card fell out. Okay, so Leo, this is somebody that you can really build with. You've been looking for somebody to build with and grow with. This is somebody that you can grow with and build with. Okay, they are very sexual. They do exude a lot of sexual energy, but they are looking for somebody to settle down with. They're looking to be in your future. Okay, and not your past, even though he's looking the other way. It's fine. I get the sense, especially with the Six of Swords, that this person is going to take your mind off of your troubles. Like I said, it could be somebody that's an earth sign, Leo, but I feel like a lot of you are moving on from narcissistic earth sign people. Okay, so you may have been dealing with a narcissist. I'm sorry, guys, but most earth sign people have a tendency to be naturally narcissistic. And they get along very well with air signs because, You know, and I'm sensitive. I'm sorry. I can't deal with you if you're a narcissist. I'm never going to get used to being abused and mistreated. So a lot of them think, oh, well, you know, why won't you accept me calling you a stupid idiot? And it's like, oh, okay. Okay. Well, you'll be sitting there talking to yourself, buddy. That's how I feel about that. But I do see a fire sign coming in for a lot of you Leos. I feel like things are going to progress with that person pretty quickly, to the point where you can see plans are being made. You can definitely see that person being of some kind of assistance to you. Okay, so you can see that person is definitely trying to help you with something. They're not trying to hinder you. They're trying to help you. Spirit guides, final advice for the Leos for July. Okay, so the Emperor comes up. So I truly feel as though whoever this person is, I feel as though they're definitely going to, in the long run, be a good choice for you. But I feel like right now, I feel like what the Emperor is saying is to make sure that you don't rush into it. The Emperor is saying don't rush into it, to take your time. Okay. Virgos, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Virgos. Who are you seeing come into Virgo's life in the month of July 2018 with as far as new love? Okay, there's that Eight of Pentacles again. Up. You got a repeat reading. You got the same exact reading of the Leo. So you guys got a fire sign coming in. Feel like a lot of you Virgos are going to be just now possibly ending relationships with people. And there's a fire sign coming in. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Three of Staffs. The Ace of Pentacles. So I feel as though whoever this person is, Virgo, they are going to be very good for you. Feel like they are going to be bringing in a lot of good energy for you in the month of July. And you can see that there's some kind of blessing or bonus that's coming. Some kind of new beginning. Okay, something to do with maybe possibly moving or moving on or something in that area. Okay. All right, Libra. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on the Libra. Are you seeing love come in for them in July 2018? So a lot of you Libras are not wanting to make an offer because, I'm sorry, you're not wanting to accept a love offer. I can see somebody giving you a love offer, but you not wanting to accept it because you're holding on possibly to a water sign or either an earth sign or an air sign. So I kind of feel like you're sort of in limbo in the month of July. Spirit, what do you want Libra to know about this Knight of Pentacles in July? So the Queen of Staffs comes up. So there is possibly a friend of theirs. It could be their mother. It could be their brother. It could be their sister. What do you want Libras to know? Okay. I'm not impressed with it. Just to let you guys know, I mean, you know, I can definitely see some kind of love triangle, some kind of three-way relationship, some kind of crap. It looks like there's possible offers being made to you in the month of July, but you're not wanting to take those because of this situation. And I just, you know, yeah, whoever this earth sign is right here, they're very codependent. Spirit, give me some advice on the lovers. Okay, yeah, the moon card. Nah. And I'm not, you know, and what I can sense is some heavy manipulation. There could possibly be a Gemini coming into the picture, or it could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces that might come into the picture. But see, I don't even think a lot of you Libras are even accepting any offers because this Four of Cups kind of throws everything off. And then also with Temperance, Temperance is kind of throwing everything off as well. You can definitely see an earth energy with a rising, but I'm sorry, a lot of times what Temperance kind of represents is possible weak-mindedness, possible flightiness sometimes. So I don't know, especially with the moon, I kind of feel as though a lot of you Libras are under sort of like some kind of negative influence in the month of July. So I don't even feel like you are even accepting any offers. Okay, so whatever offers are coming in, you're not really accepting them. Scorpio, spirit guides, what messages do you have for the Scorpio? What are you seeing for new love? You got the Seven of Cups, the Hanged Man reversed, and the Two of Staffs reversed. So a lot of you Scorpios are sort of waiting on either a Sagittarius or either another fire sign, or it could be a water sign. In particular, the Hanged Man represents Sagittarius. Feel like a lot of you are waiting for that person, but I feel like this person totally takes you for granted. You know, they don't seem to care much about you. So you can see where there may possibly be love coming in, but see, you're kind of not even there. You're sort of in la la land and limbo because of this person that, you know, seems to be possibly yanking your chain. So I kind of feel like a lot of you Scorpios that are single, there's not necessarily going to be a new lover that's going to come in. If they do, you're attracting the wrong type of person because the Hanged Man is in the reverse position. So this person is not even prepared to give you what you want, which is a partnership. This person isn't ready for that. They're not. And I feel like even if you attract this new person to you, Scorpio, what are you attracting to you? So some of you are either getting over or you're dealing with some kind of aftermath of a relationship that ended. Yeah. So I kind of, I feel like if it is somebody that comes in, I feel like you're possibly going to rush into it. You're possibly not going to really take the time and consider what the person is about. And then also you might be stuck in the past. Might be stuck on somebody that really ain't trying to do you no good. Yeah, I did, Leo. Leo's definitely got somebody coming in. You gotta go back. Leo's is right after the Cancers, and I didn't timestamp. I'm sorry. All right, spirit guides for the Sagittariuses. Are you seeing new love come in for the Sagittariuses in the month of July 2018? Okay, thank you. Six of Staves, Nine of Staves, and the Three of Cups. Feel like what I can sense for a lot of the Sagittariuses is success at work, success in life in general, and you're just wanting to kind of enjoy life. You're not really wanting to get into anything serious with anybody. So I kind of feel as though I can see a lot of you Sagittarius is just kind of trying to enjoy your summer. Don't really see anything coming into fruition, but I feel like it could be within the next 3 months that you're going to manifest new love in your life. But I feel like right now with the Nine of Staves, you're just kind of like, I don't even want to get involved with nothing. I don't want to have no trouble in my life. I don't want to have this, or I don't want to have that. But just keep in mind, Sagittarius, that, I mean, people react the way that they like, you can't, how do I explain this? I have seen Sagittariuses react or act like way too quickly and way too harshly when it comes to people that they're in a relationship with. And then also just in general, why don't you Sagittariuses have the ability to empathize with people, but you want empathy from them? So to me, I feel as though those are things that your spirit guides are telling you to look at. I mean, you lead by example, a lot of the times as well. So I don't know how to explain that, but all I know is that if you're going to do something to somebody, expect them to return that favor to you. You cannot expect, and I was dealing with somebody I think was a Sagittarius rising too. You can't just expect people to allow you to disrespect them like that. That's all I got to say. Okay. So I feel like that's what spirits needed you to know. Let's move on to the Capricorns. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for the Capricorns? Who are you seeing come into the Capricorn's life for the month of July 2018? All right, so Capricorns, you got the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. All cups, 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 cups. I do see a water sign energy coming into your life. I kind of feel as though you're going to meet somebody amongst friends. So I do see a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, that you may later on be able to hook up with. I feel as though the 5 of Cups represents your emotions in the month of July. You may have some regret from a relationship that was probably very hurtful to you, probably some unresolved anger from that relationship when you give your all to somebody and they take it and they smear it in your face like it's just dog poo. So I know how that feels. I know how that feels to be angry and bitter and regretful when you have done something for somebody or when you have been there for them and when they totally take you for granted and discard you or something. You may have been dealing with a narcissist. We all have been there, done that. But I feel like this person is going to be good for you. And I can definitely see it being somebody that you meet around friends. I can see a lot of friends, but I feel like you're not really paying attention to them because they're still kind of hung up on the past. They're still kind of tripping off of the past. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on the 5. Or you may still be hung up on the past. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I meant to say you may be. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on the 5 of Cups. You know what else I can sense for a lot of you Capricorns is that your ex's family didn't really accept you. And when people don't really accept you, they are looking for every excuse or any opportunity in the book to shade you, to have something negative to say about you. And whenever a man or a woman's family doesn't like you and that person, and that person is very dependent on that family, all of a sudden you become the outsider to their perfect existence with their family members. So all of a sudden their family members are perfect and their family members have never done anything wrong to them. And you are the bad guy. You're the person, because people that are dysfunctional like that, they have to find somebody else to blame. So again, I kind of figured a lot of you are dealing with you were dealing with a third party. You're regretful over a relationship with an earth sign. So you can sense that earth energy coming in. And, this person just, you can tell that they were just disrespectful. And you can tell that there was a third party that was disrespectful too. So you can also sense, I can sense that it was their family members. And I can sense that it was almost like you were just like Bozo the Clown to these people. Boo Boo, Bobo the Fool. And they just didn't like you. You just didn't fit into that situation. So I feel like, I mean, why should you carry that with you? Me personally, I feel like if a man or a woman allows their family to mistreat you or talk about you, then they're not worth your time in the first place. Because let's face it, they were the reason why the situation got out of hand anyway. Because you could tell that you were dealing with an earth sign that could not keep everybody out of his business or her business, which is very frustrating. because that's when you realize that a person truly truly lacks character. That's a person that lacks in character. So Spirit's final advice for the Capricorn. So I would move on from that situation, Capricorn. I would not let that affect me. See the Four of Staves? I wouldn't let that affect me. I would still celebrate life. I feel like your spirit guides are saying to celebrate life. Celebrate the things that you have, to not carry around that anger and that regret. And the Ace of Cups does represent being happy, being really happy, feeling really blessed, having some kind of new beginning emotionally. So I do see that happening in July. But I feel like you're going to have to get past whatever this Five of Cups is about. And I know it can be hard. It can be hard. All right, let's keep it moving on to the Aquariuses. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand when his family or his friends decide that they're going to watch you for him. So if I knew that somebody was watching me for somebody, I would just automatically, just off GP, start acting a fool. Just because I know you got your family watching me and judging me, and they ain't no better. They ain't no better. So all of a sudden it's like you're not good enough for me. It's like, oh God, goodbye. Goodbye. Just go. Don't even bother. Don't even bother to call. Just let it go. Spirit guides for the Aquariuses. Who are you seeing come in for the Aquariuses in the month of July 2018? Okay, who are you seeing as far as with new love for the Aquariuses? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Nine of Swords, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of you Aquariuses that are single, you're really, really afraid to move on. There's either another air sign, or it could also be an earth sign that you're trying to break free from. You can tell that this person possibly caused you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. I can sense that in the month of July, there's going to be a lot of, anxiety surrounding this person. Something's going on. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Nine of Swords. Okay. So the Eight of Staves comes up. You can definitely tell that somebody is pressuring you. This is pressure, possibly coming from family members or friends. Expectations being set, but then not being able to meet those expectations. Okay, I feel like it's expectations. I feel like what it is that it's an expectation. Then also I feel like you may be living too far in the future, which could be causing you to have that. Now, I will tell you that the Chariot comes up. This is representing a Cancer, possible Scorpio, or a Pisces that's coming in. Feel as though this person is going to come in closer to August. It's going to happen closer to August. Okay. It's definitely time to move on. and stop wasting all of your energy. You're putting way too much energy into something that is time for you to move on from. I definitely feel like for a lot of you Aquariuses, there is either it's a possible earth sign or it's definitely a Cancer, because the major arcana of the Chariot comes up. That could be coming up in the month of July. And I'm just going to tell you guys, Cancers, we not going to cause this. Cancers don't cause people pain. We don't do that. So whoever this is or was, that's somebody that you definitely want to let go of if they're causing you to have all of these problems in your head. And another thing is, just to let you know, with the Chariot coming up, this is somebody that is not going to be held back. Okay, Cancers, when they are on a mission, they will fulfill whatever they're trying to fulfill. And if you not with them, you against them. So they don't have time to be sitting up there. See, the Three of Pentacles comes up. They don't have time to be sitting up there worried about something else. They trying to live their life. They trying to grow. They're trying to build. They're trying to possibly build their business or get promoted on their job, or just build themselves up, just have happy spirits around them. They don't want nothing to do with all of that, you know, pressure to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. They don't have time for that. They march at the beat of their own drum. Final advice on the Chariot for the Aquariuses. Okay, so the Queen of Cups comes up. So see, you definitely got a water sign coming up. And I feel as though this person is going to be very healing for you, Aquarius. But just don't get involved with them if you're not ready to settle down with them, because they probably really do like you. And they're probably going to really offer you their healing energy. And if you just kind of use them, and then when you start to feel better, you're like, oh, well, I'm out of here. That's kind of mean. So they're actually looking for a partner, a life partner. They're not just looking for some wham bam, thank you, ma'am. They're looking for a serious relationship. So if you're not prepared to give that to them, don't even waste their time. Don't even, let's see what card is after that. See, King of Cups, see? So the Queen of Cups came up, and then the King of Cups. So they're definitely going to be offering you love and stability and emotional healing and emotional support, which is something that you guys need, because you can see right here, you know, you've really, really, really been going through it. This is really not good. These two card combinations are not good. Okay. All right. Last but not least, the Pisces. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for the Pisces? Who are you seeing coming into Pisces life in July of 2018? Okay, as far as with new love, who are you seeing come in for the Pisces for July? I'll be glad when my voice come back. If somebody makes me yell, that's a sign that I don't need to be involved with that person. Somebody made me yell at them earlier. I don't never yell at nobody. Make me want to holler, throw up both my hands. For real. Oh my goodness, Pisces. You guys are going to have marriage offers. You got a fire sign, or either a very passionate lover. You got all these fire cards. You got the Four of Staffs, you got the Ace of Staffs, and you got the Sun card. So you definitely do have a very passionate lover coming in. Okay, this person does seem to be very stable. They seem to be offering you something other than a, you know, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, in the back of a truck. They seem to be offering you something. They seem to be offering you some stability and then also success. Okay, the Sun card represents peace, joy, love, and harmony. So you can definitely see that coming up with that person. You can see a new beginning with the Ace of Staffs. Okay, very passionate, very seductive. I can see a very seductive fire sign coming into your life. And they are very stable. See, the problem is that guys, unstable people, they always want to try to convince you that you can't find somebody stable. Why do they do that? Here they are, all unstable, all this get out. And then they're always telling you, well, you can't find nobody anyway. Who are you? Nobody wants you. And it's like, excuse me. So I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I don't know where a lot of these people learned how to treat people, but most of these people that are out here trying to date and be with people, they're not even fit to hold a conversation with anybody, let alone trying to be in a relationship with somebody. So I just don't get that. I don't get people that go out of their way. It's like, look, you're not ready for a relationship with anybody. Most people that are acting like that, they're not ready for a relationship. So just be careful with that, guys. For the Pisces, I can see that it's a very good energy coming into your life. Somebody that is positive. This person is positive. They're not negative. They're not negative. They may be a little bit of a mama's boy, though, which can be a death wish. Because to be honest with you, it's ultimately, if they are a mama's boy or if they are somebody that's very, very codependent on their parent, then all of the decisions is going to lie within that controlling parent that they have. So, I think that if you do see any signs of that, run very fastly, because obviously, there's got to be some kind of series of BS. Okay, if you dealing with somebody that's a mama's boy, they can't be in a relationship by themselves. Everybody else runs their relationship, everybody. And nobody wants to be in a relationship with somebody like that. It's just, it's inevitable that somebody like that is never, ever, ever going to find somebody that's going to put up with that. Nobody sane, nobody rational is going to put up with that crap. What's up, Peaches D? How are you? So that's amazing. It looks like a lot of you Pisces, you guys are going to have that passion. And you know what? It's not a bad thing. I feel like it's going to end up being a good thing for you guys, because this person is going to really, really be excited and they're going to be positive. Who wants to deal with somebody that's negative all the time? Somebody that's complaining all the time. Nobody wants to deal with that. And it's just, unfortunately, it's the reality for some people. They're constantly trying to blame it on you, but the reality of it is that maybe it's time for them to stop wasting your time. So that's how I feel about that situation, y'all. And for me, I feel like this: if you are being disrespectful towards me, if you feel like you can talk to me any kind of way, if I even think that you're talking to somebody behind my back about me, it's over. So there are certain things that you just can't accept. Okay, your husband or your wife is supposed to be very protective of you. They're not supposed to be sitting up here opening you up to all of those kind of negativities. And then sitting there blaming it on you. You said you've been very negative lately. I can't do it. I can't possibly be negative. You know, people, listen, I can't do it. I can't. But there's a lot of people that have a tendency to do that, you know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I wanted to do that singles reading. Also, make sure that you go to the link in the video description box if you guys are interested in my classes. I am going to have so much free time now that I am single, now that I'm not waiting by the phone, now that I'm not sitting on the phone for hours and hours every night because we broke up. So I have goo gobs of time on my hands. And I am so excited about that, being able to focus on my career and being able to focus on my financial goals. So I do have the classes available on the website. They will be starting very, very soon. So make sure that you guys go and check those out. I will have a class in rotation every week. There will be a tarot class. There will be a witchcraft course, and then also an empath class. But just go to the website. The link is below. Okay. Yes, God. I mean, literally, it's kind of good being single because you have more time for other stuff instead of constantly being wrapped up in something. Or just like earlier today, I was trying to work earlier, and for some reason there was all this drama. I was working, and then somebody else was talking to somebody else about drama. And so whatever drama that person was dealing with had nothing to do with me, and it had nothing to do with me paying my rent. So if it don't make dollars to me, it don't make sense. If you're trying to interrupt me while you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, really just like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir, did you say that you could pay my rent? Oh, okay, well then you shouldn't be calling my phone complaining to me about nothing if you ain't paying no bills. So I'm sorry, I'm not no little girl. Okay, and so when you become a grown woman, so I just think that that's kind of ridiculous, but it's all good, like I said. Okay, y'all know where to reach me. Sign up for the classes, guys. I love you guys. Love and light and blessed be.